everyone. I'm Darlene, author of Mastering Today. I wanted to talk today about setting your emotional intention for each day. I think this is so important because it's a commitment that you make to yourself. To honor that commitment is an act of self-love. For me, this personally works. I'm a commitment person. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So I figured that was a way that it would work for me. If I made that commitment to myself, I've got to keep it. So setting an emotional intention each day. Today, my emotional choice is love, compassion, happiness, acceptance, and surrender. Those are all good traits to have in your life to keep balance and harmony throughout your day. That affirmation sets the intention to deal with others with love and compassion. You're allowing yourself to be happy when you do that. You're willing to accept situations you have no control over. You're willing to surrender to situations and things you have no control over. It doesn't mean you can't have an opinion and a thought about it, but to make yourself crazy and resist it is not healthy, and it does no good. It only brings misery into your life. So again, that affirmation is, today my emotional choice is love, compassion, happiness, acceptance, and surrender. You can jot that down. Your emotional energy is always up to you. You gain control over your day when you set a conscious intention. This is so much better than going through your day reactionary. What I mean by that is, rather than, you set that intention, so you're going to go throughout that day and honor yourself by trying to do that. Be kind to people, offer compassion, love, try not to resist things you have no control over, and that's a positive energy that you're sending out to the universe. And when you're reactionary, become argumentative or angry or gossip or talk about somebody, that's all negative energy, and it's never, ever going to bring you happiness or peace. The only way you can move through those situations is to take action and make change that will get you away from whatever you're stuck in. Let's say a job you don't like. Personally, I just went through all that. And in my book, I'll go into length about what I went through and how I set everything into motion to essentially be discharged. So that I could draw unemployment as I establish my coaching business. And I mentally, just said, I'm not going to keep doing this. I can't keep working for somebody that I don't respect, and I cannot be in this negative atmosphere anymore. It's just not healthy, and nothing's going to change. So rather than fight the system anymore, I chose to get myself out. All right, so back to this. When things transpire in your day that cause you aggravation, frustration, anger, whatever, go back to your intention. Start your day. Say to yourself, hey, listen, I told myself I was going to go through my day with love, compassion, happiness, acceptance, and surrender. Okay, I lost my cool. Now I'm going to go back to it. Here we go. Let's go back out on the stage and let's do our thing. That's how I like to look at things anyway. Tell yourself, I am confident things will work out. I choose to live peacefully with appreciation for all that I have. That is such a wonderful affirmation. That is just such beautiful gratitude when you tell the universe that you appreciate everything you have, because there's always somebody who has less than you. One of my big faults is I get so frustrated in the traffic. And I was reading The Power of Intention by Wayne Dyer, and I just love his work. But this is where I got the idea to start doing this. I really am very bad in traffic. I don't know what it is that it gets me so frustrated, because I can pretty much stay in control pretty good, but in the traffic, I don't know what it is. But so in there, he said, and he was doing it in the text of, people don't realize that their intentions set what happens to them in their day. And so many people worry about death and dying and accidents, that they actually create that by getting in the automobile and worrying that that's going to happen the entire time. So he said his recommendation was start your commute with I will have a safe journey to my destination, something like that. And of course, I think those thoughts too. I don't like to think about bad thoughts, and I don't like to think about illnesses and things like that. It just I believe you attract what you're thinking. I don't know if you believe that, but I do. So I started my own thing. When I would get in the car, I would say, I start my commute. I intend to find joy in my commute. I intend to find joy in my commute. Okay, so as I started doing that, it's another commitment I made to myself. So I've got to go to this thing and try not to lose my cool when people cut me off or slam on the brakes really fast and turn. And where I live, it's very seasonal. It's a lot of tourists. And there is a lot of traffic with very minimal roadway. So you get stuck in it quite a bit, and it's it can be overwhelmingly frustrating. So I started, every time I get stuck behind somebody, because it's a lot of stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. So I would take the time whenever it was a red light or stuck, stopped. I just started looking at the clouds. They are so peaceful to me. And, and that immediately just changed my whole mood. It softened me. So I do that. And, I still get frustrated, but that's how I chose to deal with that, and it's working for me. There's nothing I can do about the other drivers. So I just chose that I cannot keep doing this. I would get home and be so frustrated that I wouldn't want to go out. I just wouldn't want to get back in that car. And I said, you can't live like that. That's just not normal. Okay, sometimes you don't have to go back out, but that's not normal to feel like that. So that's why I started this affirmation thing. And again, it's just like having my own little teacher that tells me, hey, you need to remind yourself you need to do this, like somebody that needs to remind you to take your medicine or something like that. However you want to look at it. It works for me. The more you practice positive emotional intentions, you will begin to notice your positive feelings increasing, and the energy of your life will become one of tranquility and receptivity. I promise you, the more you practice this, it really just becomes second nature after a while. I'm going to just get a drink of water. Okay, before you get out of your bed in the morning, mentally say to yourself, I intend to have a wonderful day. Don't start your day with negativity. I did not sleep well. My back hurts. Not looking forward to today. I don't want to deal with her. Whatever it is that just always drags you down. When you're saying those things, you're telling the universe you want more of that. So don't. Just when you're ready to get out of bed to go get in the shower, or however you start your day, just say, I intend on having a wonderful day. And then start thinking about the things you've got to do and how you might enjoy doing them. And just try to go down that road where those negative thoughts aren't. When I first started doing this, to get into the habit of it, I told myself I would mentally reaffirm my intention for the day, which is to have a wonderful day, every time I got a fresh glass of water. I drink a lot of water, and I like ice in my water. So that was a great place for me to do it. So when I would go get the water in between the last time, or if this was the first time, I would just mentally think to myself, okay, have you lost your cool, or have you went off track? And if you did, I acknowledged it to myself and said, okay, well, you got to get back on. And then I intend to have a wonderful day. And I just recognize what transpired or how I let myself lose it. And it becomes a habit. You just train yourself, basically, to become more and more aware of it. And then you can change it. You can actually become less reactionary to things. When people compliment me or say something nice, I always say thank you. And I'll say, I'm a very lucky girl. And because I do think I'm a very lucky girl. I've made some big mistakes, and I've went through some really tough times, and I'm a lucky girl. I really am. I'm living. I have money to pay my bills. I'm able to work and share what I've done to change my life with you. I choose to see that everything in my life is good. I don't focus, oh my gosh, I should have a newer car because so-and-so has a newer car, or I wish I had a newer house. I just don't go there. I just don't think about it. I certainly want to attain more nice things, but I work towards it. I don't think about it. I don't make a focus of it. My intention, yes, I would love to have a condo on the water. My intention is that. I'm working towards it. We shall see if it happens. But I'm not focusing on the fact that I don't have it. I'm just focusing on the fact that I'm trying to work towards it. So, again, that is a mindset. But each time I say to people, thank you, I'm a very lucky girl, I'm telling the universe that I'm a very lucky girl. So, the universe needs to send me back luck. And I think they will. I believe that. I think like that. Speak positive words throughout your day. Every encounter I have with someone, at the end of it, whether I'm shopping, at the grocery store, at the bank, at work, when I used to go to work, at the end of every conversation I had with people, I would say, have a wonderful day. And it always surprised me that how many people are just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe you just said that. They're just not used to being engaged with positivity. They're just used to, I think people get into the habit of just talking about what's bad instead of what's good. And you can change that if you want to. You can change it if you want to. I promise you it works if you're willing to do it consistently. I cannot even tell you how many times a day I've had people tell me, you're always so positive and you seem happy all the time. It's because I choose to. This does not mean I don't have life issues, because I do. I'm dealing with them just like you every day. I choose to be positive. I choose to be pleasant. Honestly, ask yourself, do you enjoy being around negativity and people talking about how bad life is and how bad everything is? I don't. That's like suffocating. That's like somebody's got a plastic bag over my head. I just don't want to be there. Don't want to be around it. So I try to get myself away from it. And you get better at this, you will create your own affirmations that are suited to your personality, just like I did. We're all different. We all got different personalities. I've got I'm kind of a bubbly person, and I can carry on a good conversation with people, and I genuinely get joy when I've inspired somebody or I've made somebody feel better about themselves. So that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do every day, all day long. Just feel good about what you have right now. There's always something you can be thankful for. Always, 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 always. So I'm going to close on with a couple affirmations. You can jot them down and you can start there until you start making your own affirmations. Okay, the first one is, I focus on the qualities and feelings I desire to have in my life. That's pretty profound, and that's a big commitment to yourself, and you should make that commitment to yourself because you deserve it. You really do. I focus on the qualities and feelings I desire to have in my life. So like my focus is to get a waterfront condo. Okay, I focus on that. I think about it. I tell the universe I want it. I look at pictures of ones I like. I visualize it. So if your focus is to get this new car, you need to focus on it, and then you need to put actions into play so you can do it. So whatever's preventing you from doing it, those are the things you have to work on. So if you want to be honest with yourself and do it, you can do it. But you have to be honest and quit avoiding the things you don't want to deal with, is the best way I know how to say it. All right, and the next one is, I intend to live each day in joy and appreciate the pleasure in the present moment. I love that one. I intend to live each day in joy and appreciate the pleasure in the present moment. I got this nice glass of cold water. Love it. You know how many people in the world don't? So I always choose to see the good in what I have, because I can definitely have it worse. So I'm going to close on that. I hope you guys implement this into your life and start your day with a positive emotional intention, and just go out there and conquer everything that you want to conquer. So until next time, you guys have a beautiful day. Talk to you soon. Bye.